Joe, what's impressed you the most about Jonathan Taylor these first 3 weeks? Did you ever envision him being able to contribute this much back in early parts of fall camp?
I would say the earliest parts of fall camp, no, but by the time fall camp ended, I thought he could. You know what I mean? And then you always wonder, like once you go against different competition, how someone will do. And he's done really well. And there's things in his game that Coach Set works on every day, and you know what I mean. Those two together, just shoring up a few things. But I'm excited about where he's at and where he's going, and I think he's got a great approach to it. I like that running back room. I think there's a lot of pieces, and I think they're guys that complement each other well.
There's been a lot of talk about the scrimmage, the first scrimmage where Jonathan really kind of broke out and had a huge day. What do you remember about that?
I just remember making a couple plays. You know what I mean? And what's making a play? Well, he makes a really tough catch on a screen pass, and then he breaks a tackle, and then he outruns the rest of the guys. So that's three big things in one play. So making a play isn't just doing your job, and that's the thing that we stress here. Do your job, right? Do it great. But when you also have got some guys that can make the ability to make a play, to truly make something better. He showed that twice in big ways, and that's when you go, okay, we might have a playmaker here, and it showed up. It showed up in the first 3 games. So I want to keep that going with him.
So I think most people who've been around for a while acknowledge that Ted has brought some stability to the wide receiver room and that part of the team. And you worked with him, I think, just the 1 year before you got here.
Yeah.
When Paul asked you about him, or when you brought it up to Paul, what did you say to Paul? This is why we should hire this guy, or this is what I know about him that led Paul to bring him over.
Yeah, I just thought Ted, having worked with him, I thought he does an outstanding job of not only building the room from the standpoint of developing players, but I thought he did an outstanding job of building relationships with those players. And I think the two things go hand in hand. It's not going to be perfect for every guy, and their ability to get through some adversities is huge, and I think the relationship part lends to that. And then I think growing on the field keeps that excitement, and guys know that they're getting better. And I think it's a great combination having a coach, and I think that's what he's bringing to that room, and that's why he's really valued and doing a great job.
Not to single out guys, but it appears that A.J. Taylor and Cephas have taken a jump from last year. And you're talking about Taylor, a running back in high school, mostly Cephas, a basketball player. When you guys brought them in, what did you see that they might be able to develop into?
Well, I think we were really excited about both of them. The biggest things you knew is they were competitors.
Okay.
And we thought they had a skill set that would really lend well to being a receiver. And we knew they were for them to play as true freshmen wasn't something we anticipated.
Yeah.
So for them to be in their second year right now, having had that experience, they're growing, and they're guys that are workers, and they compete. And so you do see things that are better, better than they were in the spring, and they're better now than they were in the fall. And I love that about them. I love how they work. I love that room has a great energy about it, and something we got to keep going and keep growing. But I think that's the mindset in that room, is to get better every time you hit the field, each game, and you're seeing it.
So your hope ideally would have been maybe to allow them to redshirt that first year to develop, and
Well,
had they had the opportunity.
Yeah, I think you're always going to play the best players. And you don't want to play someone unless you feel like they can or will make an impact. And obviously those guys did it in year one.
Okay.
But I do think it helped them for a year too. So it's been a good thing for them.
Coach, from a scouting report standpoint, what have you seen out of Northwestern so far on tape coming into this weekend?
Yeah, you know what? I couldn't have more respect for that defense, and neither could our group. They play. They are extremely sound and physical up front. They play with great fundamentals. They are outstanding in their identification, their keys, their reads. So we have to be on. I mean, you talk about being smart, tough, dependable. You're going to play that every play, and the guys know it's going to be a battle.
Joe, can you point to a specific thing that's been the key to third down success this season so far? You get the number 2 in the country as far as conversion rate.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not sure. I just think it's you design everyone to be successful. You don't design them not to be. But the kids have done a really good job of being detailed and fighting to finish blocks, and Alex has done a great job of making throws, and receivers have done a great job of coming up with big plays and catches and protection behind it. And it's just everyone fighting to do their job well. And if we do that, that's what they're designed to be. But we know it's going to get harder. It's going to get a lot harder each week. So the challenge is on.
I'm sure you're never satisfied regarding pass blocking, but you think you took a big step in the third game against BYU? It felt, at least from my perspective, or from our perspective, that it was pretty clear.
I would say, and when you talk about protection, you really do talk about everyone, right? And it's huge. It's from the line being firm and being detailed and finishing. It comes from your backs, your tight ends. It comes from your quarterback in the pocket and the timing and your receivers on it. Like, it really has a lot to play into really being a sound team protection-wise. And I think we're getting better each week with that, and we're growing with that. And I think that's always going to be a stress on us, and we take a lot of pride in it. We work hard at it, and I think there's, we got bigger challenges that'll keep coming at us, and we got to be able to answer those bells.
I kind of tied into that. I think before the season you mentioned that you thought Alex worked really hard on feeling the pocket, stepping up to find throwing lanes. Have you seen evidence that he's better at that this year?
Yeah, no question, without a doubt. I mean, it shows on the film, and I think it shows up. It wouldn't be hard to go back and watch a few games and see a few games this year and see a different presence. Yeah, I'm excited about where he's at.
Danny Davis, just true freshman. How has he progressed and developed through the first 3 games for you, in your opinion?
It's kind of similar. It really reminds me similar to Jonathan. In fall camp, you saw a guy that would make plays, and he'd go up and make a big catch, or he'd get separation that was a little different. And watching him grow, he drew a couple penalties in the one game, comes back in the next one, and he's got a chance to make a couple plays. Had to get through, dropping a ball, and how to bounce back. And I think the more you play, the more experiences you have, I think the best of who you are will continue to come out. And I'm excited about where he's at, and he's a big part of things.
Have you seen his confidence grow then?
Yeah, no doubt. And he's a confident kid. Him and Jonathan have a good confidence about him. Like from the standpoint of going out and competing, that they don't flinch in that respect. And it's probably why they're in the position they are. Even if you had a lot of talent, if you didn't have confidence, you kind of worry about putting them out there. But they've had that confidence from the beginning, and I do see it continuing to grow.
So you mentioned, time for a couple more, guys. You mentioned pass pro. Do you remember the touchdown pass to Fumagalli at BYU? Ibrahim was in the backfield.
Yeah.
He had a slide over from left to right to pick up a rusher. Is that a tough recognition and block for that guy to make? And that player
I just think the big part of it is one is knowing what to do, right? And 2 is then doing it, and then 3 is being able to finish and be able to maintain it. And I think that's where you can have some fall off anywhere. Well, I wasn't sure what to do. Okay, I knew what to do. I got there. I got to keep my feet in the ground. I got to play with hands. I got to finish the block. But when everything comes together, and that's what I mean. That protection really is that whole group working together to kind of be efficient, and they were on that play for sure.